Really good question, Leslie. So, as a composer, you work with various different heads of the various different teams. So, you work with the picture editor. Eventually, you also work with the dubbing mixers, how your music needs to be mixed. Obviously, you work the most with the director. You work also with the producers, and you work with the film studio itself. But your question is more gearing towards the relationship between the composer and the sound designer. For me personally, this is a very important relationship, and obviously it depends on what movie you work on. But you want to make sure that what the sound designer is doing is aligned with what you're supposed to do as a composer, and vice versa. So sound designers also like to receive early demos of what the score is going to be, so they know what am I covering and what they are supposed to cover. If you are a John Williams type composer, this is probably not as much of an issue because you're just writing for the orchestra, pure, and the sound designer can do his thing. And there are many movies where conceptual sound design from a sound designer would basically fill in the gap that is not being covered by a John Williams type composer. In my case, for instance, I do write music, but I also do a lot of conceptual music sound design, and therefore I'm crossing over in the field that potentially also is covered by the sound designer. So it's very important that you have a very close relationship and you constantly talk about something that I should take care of, something that the sound designer should take care of, or we both do a version of it and the director is determining later in the process what vision or what idea he likes the best, or use both of them, or use one section, my approach, and then crossfade into a version of the sound designer. So I hope that answers your question.